How to form an LLC in Indiana. When starting a new company, choosing a business entity is one of the most important decisions that you make. For most businesses with more than one founding member, forming an LLC is often the best option. Before we begin, let's quickly define what an LLC is. An LLC stands for Limited Liability Company and is an uncomplicated business structure that gives business owners legal protection by separating personal assets from business debts. Creating an LLC can get complicated depending on where you're based, as the process differs from state to state. To avoid any missteps, follow along as we show you how to form an LLC in Indiana. The first step in forming an LLC is to select a name. Indiana has two main naming guidelines. 1. An LLC's name must contain one of the following phrases or abbreviations: Limited Liability Company, LLC, or LLC. 2. An LLC's name must be distinguishable from the names of existing businesses on file with the Indiana Secretary of State. After choosing your name, you may reserve it with the Secretary of State. Use the Secretary of State's website to confirm your chosen name is available. Then, file a reservation of business name online to reserve your chosen name for 120 days. Note that reserving a name has a fee. Check the description below for more details. Step 2. Designate a registered agent. As in most U.S. states, forming an LLC in Indiana requires the appointment of a registered agent service. A registered agent is an individual or a company that acts as your official point of contact in the state to receive legal documents, service of process, and other official communications from the state. It is their job to forward these documents and communications to your LLC in a timely manner. A registered agent also helps save time mailing documents and keeps your address and other personal information private. Your registered agent must meet the following requirements. 1. Must be a state resident with a street address in Indiana. 2. Have a business office in Indiana if located out of state. Check out the description below for recommended registered agent services that can guide you through this entire process. Step 3. File Articles of Organization. An LLC is formally created in Indiana by filing Articles of Organization with the Secretary of State's Corporations Division. The Articles of Organization must provide the following information: your LLC name and address, registered agent name and address, a statement specifying whether the LLC is member-managed or manager-managed, a statement specifying the LLC's intended duration, a statement providing the reason for forming the LLC. This can be a general statement, your LLC organizer's signatures. The filing can be completed online or through the mail. Note that there is a fee. Check the description below for more details. Next is to create an operating agreement. An operating agreement does the following: describes your business structure, establishes the individual responsibilities and obligations of your LLC members, details how the LLC will be run. Although Indiana doesn't require one, an operating agreement clarifies the specific duties of its members, which may help your LLC avoid significant legal and operational difficulties. Step 5. Get an EIN. Before your company is ready to start doing business, you must obtain an IRS Employer Identification Number, EIN, by applying on the IRS website. The 9-digit EIN is like a social security number for a business and is necessary for things like paying income tax, filing tax returns, and opening business bank accounts. You can apply for an EIN on the IRS website. Finally, make sure to complete all additional legal requirements. File your biennial reports. The report is due every other year with the anniversary month of the LLC's formation. The report can be filed online or through the mail. Register with the Indiana Department of Revenue. Indiana LLCs that either collect sales tax on retail goods or have employees need to register with the Indiana Department of Revenue. Registration can be completed online or by submitting a completed paper application. Acquire additional licenses. Depending on the industry, some LLCs in Indiana need state or local licenses to operate legally. For information on local licensing requirements, contact the city or county clerk in the area where your LLC is based. So, to sum it up, how to form an LLC in Indiana. 1. Select a name. 2. Designate a registered agent. 3. File Articles of Organization. 4. Create an operating agreement. 5. Obtain an employer identification number. 6. Finally, fulfill your legal obligations, particularly those relating to filing your biennial reports, registering with the Department of Revenue, and applying for any additional licenses you may need. By following these steps, you can form an LLC in Indiana. All the websites mentioned earlier are located in the description below, as well as a link to a guide. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos answering your questions to all things LLC.